Hi, beautiful Scorpio. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. I do apologize that it has taken some time to get your reading out. You probably saw, if you've been following what I've been posting, up until Virgo, and then that was it. Then the crazy energies hit, and I felt really under the weather emotionally. And even though I sort of function properly, the messages doesn't become very clear, and it gets confusing what is mine and what is not, and etc. So then it's just, I just have to leave all this. And then my boy got sick, and he's actually sitting right next to me here. So we are gonna see how much of a quiet moment this is gonna be, or how much he's gonna sort of play a role in this reading. I just need to find a way to do these readings and to do what I do with him at home, because it seems like he's at home a lot. So if you haven't listened or watched the video with the 1111 portal, I know that has already been, but I'm saying a lot of stuff besides the 1111 portal in that video. Blue Light and Orion. Please go check that out, because I'm telling you a lot about what's going on exactly right now, which is an energy that has started to come to the planet on the 4th of November. We had the 1111 portal last week, and now tomorrow, from when I'm recording this, on the 18th of November, we have a second surge of this blue light that is affecting a lot of things. And then the final and third one on the 25th of November. So if you're interested in that and you feel like, what is up? Go listen to that, because I'll go more into detail about it. And we have our first card. We're going to start with this Wisdom of the Oracle, chop wood. And this is did I say that? Mid-November until mid-December. Chop wood, number 42, which adds up to number 6, which is a heart matter, harmony. What else do we have for Scorpio, please? Mid-November until mid-December, give or take. And I also want to say a big thank you to all the subscribes and likes and comments. I really feel heard. I sent a message not too long ago saying, does it make a difference what I'm doing? Because it wasn't really reflecting in the sort of feedback, but now it is. And I do appreciate it a lot for you guys coming in. And continue, please, to like and subscribe, because it helps me a lot. Okay, Scorpio. There you go. Wow, that's two very similar energies. Very different cards, but very similar energies. We're going to get into them. By the book. Like, do the practical thing right in front of you right now. Follow, like, 1 + 1 = 2. It's like, it doesn't have to be harder than that. It is asking you to, like, just do the given task in front of you. Like, don't make anything up on the side, or like, don't you don't have to go out in the ethers and look for things. So, like, it's right in front of you. Stay on point. A little clarification or going deeper here, please, for Scorpio, to really get the message out. And then we have 11 there. There you go. Success and growth and lead. And we have beautiful numbers here. So 42, like I said, we have 4 and 2, and then we have another 4. 4 is the heart matter. 4 is the foundation. And for whatever reason, I'm getting sort of like a cornerstone situation. 4 corners. Cornerstone. Something like that. And success and growth, number 8. And 8 is the power number. 8 is the infinity sign. 8 is opportunity and infinity and longevity, obviously, because it never ends. And success and growth. So, okay. We're also going to end with your angels coming in with a final message. Seeing this 42 chop wood. So this is like, it's asking you to just to do what's right in front of you, like to just get on with your chores. If there are certain things that needs to be done in around a house, around where you live, around tasks that you have, to sort of clean them up, to go ahead and do them, to not put it off, to just be very physical and practical, seems to help a lot right now. And it makes your energy light up. It's like it doesn't want any extra. It can also be like, don't take on any extra things right now. If people ask you for help, or people want Scorpio's thoughts on something, or it's asking you to, like, life is just asking you for the extra thing or go the extra mile, it's like, no thank you right now. Just do what you have to do right in front of you, and sort of cut the noise out from the side, if that makes sense. And then we have by the book, which is today at least a very similar energy. It's like, put one foot in front of the other. Just follow the breadcrumbs that are sort of being very clearly. It's not, you don't have to, like, this is not where's the signs, or what is the symbol in this, and blah blah blah. It's like, it's a very clear path right now. It's asking you to just do what is right in front of you, one step at a time. Put one foot put one foot in front of the other. And yeah, it's like it's a very clear path, or it's asking you to create a very clear path. If you feel like you're all over the place right now, Scorpio, like you're not getting anything done, you don't even know where to start, or like there's just a lot of noise coming in from every direction, this might also be a thing to, like, it's like Source is asking you right now to clear this up, to like create the most clear path, create the most clear to-do list, a literal to-do list. Like, this is what I'm going to do today, because that's going to help you to sort of like come back in, to center yourself, to ground yourself. And then we have the lead card, and I'm drawn to speak about the light, the blue light, because it's affecting so much about our shadow. Like, if you just think of a flashlight, if you go into this really dark room, you're not really going to see what's in there until the flashlight, or whatever light is being brought into the room, is going to really light up what's there. And so, and that's what this light, and that's what this energy is doing right now. Like, whatever has been hidden, or whatever shadow thing that you haven't dealt with, is now coming to the surface. It's asking of you, Scorpio, to just really, this is the lead card, and this is the same feeling here, like, take charge. Don't get things, like, don't let it slip out of your hands. It's like, you're in charge of your life. You can take control. You know where you're going to go. And I understand if you feel like you're all over the place and there's a lot of work doing with your shadow side right now, that it can be a little bit challenging. But that's why it's asking you extra much right now, to really step into that centeredness of yourself. If that's meditation that gets you there, if that's being out in nature that takes you there, if that's more sleep, if that's better food, if that is like whatever that is for you, it's asking you to do that so that you can center yourself, and you sort of can be your own boss in your own life again. And if that is very literal, like right now, like you can't be under someone else's, like it really affects you to have other people tell you what to do, or be under someone else's schedule, or do whatever you can to sort of be your own boss for a while, even if that's like taking time off from work, or taking time away from your family, or whatever that is, so that you can sort of center yourself and gather yourself again. And four corners, like the four cornerstones, it's like it's a very important thing right now to sort of set this foundation, and groundedness for yourself is going to really help you a lot. And then we have the success and growth, and we see them It's like an invisible tree trunk, right? It's an invisible, we like almost don't see it. It's coming up from the spine. I get a very Jesus-y vibe here because I get, like, I understand that's not what's happening here, but it looks like fish. It looks like a lot of fish, dead fish is laying here. Like he has been out hunting and he brought home a lot of fish. And is that, I don't actually know what the saying is, but it's like, we have water turned into wine, but then we have something about the fish. Like Jesus made a whole bunch of fish in the sea, and you can, like, it's something about, like, you can turn water into wine right now. You have that possibility. You just need to gather yourself, and there's been a lot of growth that has taken place that you might not, well, you probably are aware of it. You probably have felt it, but you might have felt more of the chaotic side of it, where it feels like there's no growth. It feels like nothing's working. It feels like, what the heck is going on? Or work, and no real payoff or payback, or or if this is relationship related, or like whatever this is for you, the growth feels like physically has been very invisible. But now you're in this, the growth has been enormous and it continues up, like it's a connection to source. It's starting to flourish, it's starting to bloom. And I love it how these are little love hearts. It's starting to bloom and it's starting to show its effect of what you've been doing. It's a very magical time, I feel, where you're going to start to see the ripple effects of this, of the work that you've done. You just need to collect yourself a little bit and organize yourself and sort of have a plan so that you can structure the things that has been going on. The growth is going to start to show up in a very physical manner if you get very on point, if that makes sense. And we have number 8 there. It says infinity. It's endless possibilities for you right now. You're stepping into a very powerful energy here. 8 is power. 8 is infinity. 8 is as above, so below. Like you're bringing in what it is that you want. And there's the water turned to wine again. Like it might look a certain way if you look at it, but you can turn whatever you look at into whatever you want. You just need to organize yourself a little bit. It's like a feeling also of like you don't have to invent the wheel twice. You just sort of have to use the wheel that already exists. You don't have to make it more hard for yourself than it needs to be. You're still doing a great job. Okay, Scorpio. So then we're going to end with some messages from your angels. What do you want to tell Scorpio right now? Moving forward. It's a very, and it's, the message is as direct as it's asking you to be. It's a very short and precise and direct message. Get your SHIT together. Structure yourself, gather yourself, collect yourself. Put one foot in front of the other. Do the task at hand. Take the leading position in your life. And that's where you're going to see the success. You're going to see the fruit of everything that has already been done. So it's not like you're starting to do something now. If you just get your stuff together, you can start. No, that's already done. If you get your stuff together, so you sort of align yourself to the growth that you've already made, expanded into, you're going to see the evidence of it. What do we have for Scorpio, please? Choose a new direction. Choose a new direction. And you want one more. It's up to you. Isn't that annoying? Well, it is up to you. That's what we're talking about here. Like you get it together and you're going to see what starts to happen. Okay, so we take one at a time. So we have choose a new direction came up first. And this is like, I'm seeing this again, like this Jesus feeling. Like this is you in this purpley thingy dress. It's like you're learning to wave your wand. You're learning to organize. You're learning to understand, how do I turn what is into what I want? And you might, like I said, you don't have to invent the wheel twice. You don't have to make it harder than it is. You don't have to go look for things in places where it's not at. You just sort of have to take what is right in front of you, but maybe try a different route. If you've done, I don't know what the expression, when you, something about like the face of insanity is when you're continue to do the same thing and expect a different outcome or something like that. There's something about you're not doing anything at all and still you're a little bit upset. You're scattered all over the place, or can be scattered all over the place, but you're a little bit upset that things doesn't go your way or things doesn't sort of show up in the way that you want to. Try to just collect yourself. Try to make it in a different way, and you'll see what starts to happen. And this can also be if you tried something over and over and over again, you might just try something different. But it doesn't have to be like really hard or really like a completely new path. You just have to use what's right in front of you. And then we have it's up to you. And this is as annoying as it is powerful. Because if you don't collect yourself, if you don't make this plan or this structure, nothing much is actually going to happen. But that's the type of power that you have, that if you actually make this, if you sort of take this direction, if you sort of take this inspiration, this message here today, if you're drawn to it, obviously, and you follow that inspiration and you make this shift, you can actually change things. That's how powerful you are, Scorpio. So it's as annoying because it's like, oh man, like stuff will only happen if I actually go and do them. But that's the thing, if you go and do them, they will actually happen. And go do right now is, don't take on anything extra. Don't try anything extra. Don't try to invent the wheel twice. Just do what's right in front of you with what you already have. And it will change. It feels almost instantaneous. It will change for you. Such power numbers here. 8, 4, 11. And then 42, which is a 4 again. The foundation, the heart matter, the four corners. It's important with those, like settle into those four corners, the foundation, the grounding. And 2 is balance. And those combined is 6, which is love and harmony. So it's like a really powerful numerology that's behind this message today. Okay? That's what I have for you, beautiful Scorpio. I hope it helps you in the right direction. And again, please subscribe and like to the channel. It helps me a lot if you keep coming back here. Thank you so much, guys.